What's up, YouTube world? This is Zero Gaming, and we're coming back at you with another episode of Subnautica. Today is just a quick instructional video. In the last episode, you saw that I started building um, a new base down in the Lost River here um, by the tree. We got a little glitching going on, that's okay. I wanted to show you guys real quick where you can pretty much find every material in the game really quickly. And I didn't know this at first. You can get down here with your sea moth. You can see right now I'm in my prawn with um, the depth upgrade to it, MK1 I believe it is, and right now I'm at 925 meters. But up top here, you can see when I jump up, you can actually drive your sea moth down here with the upgrade and be able to dive down. Now in the green mist, like up above where Sub-Zero is, you cannot dive down into the mist because it will actually kill you. I believe it's radioactive or something. But today we're going to be looking for Uraninite Chrystal, I believe it's called, and it's very simple. You The prawn suit is Uraninite Chrystal. Yes, Uraninite Chrystal. The prawn suit is preferable, but like I said, you can actually, if you get your sea moth down here because you have the depth upgrade, there's actually like single crystals under here too that you can end up picking up. Let's see if I can find one real quick so that you guys can see what it looks like before I go ahead and start drilling. And sometimes they're a little bit difficult to find, but you can see right here, I'll show you how you can dive under the blue stuff. So before I didn't know that you could, but you can definitely go down into the blue stuff. And there are, if you don't have the prawn suit yet, or you're looking to make the upgrades for the drill arm and stuff like that, you can just go along and you can grab the single version of these crystals. Now, lucky for me, I do have the prawn suit with the drill arm, so I am going to go to town. Right now, I don't have the grappling hook attached because I've actually ended up upgrading to the jetpack 2, which kind of virtually eliminates the need for the um, grappling hook arm. I'm glad that I did that upgrade because it's a lot better than the grappling hook. It kind of pretty much allows you to swim. I'll show you that in a second. So what I'm doing here is I've actually got my Sub-Zero down here, which is the Cyclops, if you've been watching along. And I am down here just collecting materials, pretty much. I will go back into the lava field. The last time I went into the lava field, they ended up killing me and breaking my prawn suit. Luckily, I had the game saved, but I did lose a lot of the kyanite that we found. Kryptonite, kyanite, whatever you want to call it. And today, in the last few hours, I've just been going around and really stocking up. I don't know that I will necessarily come back down to this biome after I conquer the lava field, so I just want to make sure that when I get back up to the top, I have everything I need without having to take the long journey down here. Now don't forget, this biome is in the Lost River. It's the beginning of the Lost River. You can always tell if you're in the right place because of the glowing tree here. And we are out of space. So let's get back over to Sub-Zero real quick. I'll show you how great this jetpack edition is. So you can pretty much eliminate the need for the grappling hook arm with this addition. It really goes really far, and it recharges very, very quick, much quicker than normal. I mean, just the normal. So as you can see, I've done a lot of upgrades to my base down here. Like I said, I've put one down here. I wanted a moon pool so that I could charge my stuff when I came down here and I wouldn't have to leave constantly. Um, the problem with just having Sub-Zero down here, the Cyclops, is that it runs out of power. So unless you have a place to really recharge it, you're kind of going to get it stuck down here unless you take a whole lot of batteries with you. As you can see, I've been really busy constructing lockers upon lockers upon lockers, and I aim to just keep adding and adding so that I don't have to keep coming down here for stuff. I'm going to bring all this stuff up to my main base, base 0, when I am done mining everything and I go through the lava field. So it looks like we need to have another one with green stuff. There's also crystallized sulfur down here. Pretty much everything that you need in order to make anything in the game. And yes, I know how to spell, but it only allows you a certain amount of characters, so. So as you can see, I am really, really, really getting stocked up. The Cyclops does come with built-in storage containers, but they're just not enough. And these I'm using for like precious minerals and stuff that I found. There are definitely diamonds down here. There are rubies down here. There's everything that you could need in the game. Let's see what I still have to get rid of. Quartz, that's around here somewhere. There it is. And as you can see, I'm really getting stocked up on all my supplies here. Getting ready to go back to that surface so that I really never have to not come back down here again, because it's a really spectacular biome and I enjoy it very much, but it's more about just the journey that it takes to get down here. And eventually, after I cure myself, I want to get to leaving and building my launch pad. So I want to make sure that I have everything I need. Where's the other green stuff here? The only thing is that I kind of didn't make a good label. Well, it's labeled well, but I kind of should have put everything together and I didn't, but that's okay. So let's take another quick look right here and see what I have going on in my facility. Just, not my facility, my habitat, just to see what you can see for yourself, what you need. So in this biome, the only materials that aren't readily available is like some of the plant life. There is table coral if you need it. As you can see, I'm using a thermal reactor because there's a thermal vent right there to power my base that really is giving me all the power I need. The only thing that I did do was I brought with me before I came down here some of, let me show you how hot it is here, some of the creep vines so that I could make what's it called, the lubricant. I've brought some mushrooms so I could make some more batteries, some vines so I can make the benzene, and the gel sacks, they are available down here, so you don't need to bring them with you, but I just thought they made a pretty addition. Luckily the heat doesn't make you take too much damage. There's a big thing of quartz right there. And I will show you now. I'm at 83% power. And this is what I just wanted in this biome. So whenever I come back, I don't have to worry about rushing to the top. I don't have to worry about not having battery power. I've actually got 2 extra battery cell charger here in case I do end up running out. And this is actually more for recharging the Cyclops Sub-Zero when I get down here, so that I don't have to worry about getting back up. In the other room, I just have a basic room. I built a fabricator, have 1 additional locker here. I probably won't do too much extra with this room. A radio, a med kit, and that's it for the second base 0. Now I didn't build a oh, I got friends inviting me to the forest. That's another great game. I didn't build a beacon for this one because I pretty much know exactly where it is. It's in the Lost River. I just find it not necessarily necessary. This charge is really quick. For the upgrades on my prawn suit, I have the drill arm. I have the torpedo arm now. But what I'm using now is the hull reinforcement. I've got the second jetpack on. I've got the energy efficiency module, the depth module, and the second jetpack, as I said. So let's see if we can real quick find anything else really exciting down here. As you can see, there are some deep shrooms here, so you may not need to bring those on your journey, but there are definitely no acid mushrooms down here. So if you are going to build a second habitat down here, I would advise that you bring some of those acid mushrooms with you, just in case you need them for building new batteries and stuff like that. This looks like lithium here. It is. We need lithium. Now what I've figured out is, as I've played so many hours now in the game, resource sources are getting less and less abundant up top, and that is one of the reasons why I'm actually spending the time to mine all this stuff, so that I have it and I don't really have to use my scanner room anymore, because honestly the scanner room is kind of trash. It just doesn't work good. As you can see, there are the gel sacks down here. I will grab those before I leave. There's more green stuff. I'm not sure that I need any more of that. I honestly have not used that yet in the game. I'm not sure what it's for. Lithium, I know, has become a real problem finding up top. It's just really annoying to break every different shale outcrop. And lithium you use for a lot of the building applications. So this drill arm's really awesome. You pretty much don't even have to get out of your prawn suit, which makes it very, I mean, you definitely need it for the green mist part. Now if you do happen to run out of storage, you can always just get out of your prawn suit and pick it up and add it to your personal inventory. I wonder what my bill is going to be once I get out of this game. I remember seeing that it said all the valuable minerals you mine you're going to have to pay for in the end, or reimburse your company or whatever it said. So I'm kind of curious to see what my build's going to be, if that's part of the game. That would be pretty funny though. As you can see, you can just keep drilling and drilling and drilling. It'll break it up for you. And then you can just get out and add it to your personal storage, as I'll show you right now. Gold's not that hard to come by up top anymore, but lithium for sure, copper a little bit. Let's go over and drill that other lithium deposit. I saw one over here. There it is. There's also an abundance of titanium down here, so you don't have to worry about having titanium to build your lockers and stuff like that. Now I'm just going to drill this baby up and then get out and grab them. Then I'll go back and stock up again. And that'll pretty much do it for this episode. On the next episode, we are going to be going through the lava fields, so make sure you join us back for that. If you remember on the last episode when I was trying to find kyanite, I got destroyed by all the monsters down there. If you are down here and you decide to do what I am doing here, make sure that you do build a little, it doesn't have to be a habitat, but at least a multi-purpose room where you can save in case you die. Because if you die, it's going to bring you all the way back up top to your main base. And, you know, that's just not okay. As you can see, there's also magnetite down here, which is super valuable. You just got to look for it because it kind of blends into the surrounding area. Is that another one up there? No. There's lots of gel sacks around though. So like I said, you really don't have to. Each one of these pools typically holds like a different mineral source. I don't know how accurate that is to state that, but that's kind of what I found. Let's grab this lithium. And we can actually find something else to mine here real quick. I don't think I need any more of that green stuff. I'm pretty good on that. Let's see what we got down here. This is more lithium. I might as well just grab more lithium, get it all done in one shot. I guess I'm planning on building lockers up top too. Like I said, I just don't really enjoy the journey into the Lost River. The other day I was bringing the prawn suit down into the Lost River, and there is a bug, if you haven't encountered it yet, where if you jump into a deep hole, sometimes the game doesn't render fast enough and you just fall through the ocean floor. And you'll just keep falling and falling and falling and falling and falling and falling, and it'll be endless. And you will end up dying, and you will also end up losing your prawn suit, as well as any upgrades that you've put into it. It's a really annoying glitch. I experienced it the other day. I had to totally go through rebuilding my prawn suit, and it actually made me rage quit. So be very careful if you are going to bring your prawn suit down without bringing it down with your Cyclops, because falling through the map, that is a definite possibility. I've read a couple other threads of other people experiencing that, because when it first happened to me, I was pretty much just like, what the F is going on? And I tried a bunch of different things because I wanted to save my prawn suit because I had all the upgrades built, and I was fairly upset. So make sure you don't let that happen to you. Lucky for me, I've made it bigger and better, so I'm not going to have that issue anymore. If it does happen to you and you find yourself falling endlessly, try immediately to push escape and to just, you know, get out of the game, and it'll bring you back to your last saved location. There's a ruby down there. Let's unload. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit save. And I am actually not going to bog you guys down with the rest of my material gathering, but that is a good place to find all the materials you need. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe for further upcoming episodes. And remember that in our next episode, we're going to be hitting up the lava field. So stay tuned for that. We'll see.